Okay, this slide is a new slide. And this slide is entitled The Myth of Sisyphus, written by Albert Camus. Albert Camus is a kind of famous writer. He's not as famous as, like, let's say, Shakespeare or others, Ernest Hemingway. But he's a rather famous writer. He's one of my favorite writers, to be honest with you. There are other really famous writers that I don't really care for too much. You know, I won't mention the names, but there's some really, really famous writers, and I've read their works in high school and college. I kind of detested their works, to be honest with you. I was like, why am I reading this garbage? You know, but Albert Camus is a very good writer because he's kind of an existential writer. He's really writing about life, but he doesn't tell you he's writing about life. He's just kind of telling you stories, you know, and then you realize, oh, this guy's really telling me what life is like, you know, like that. So he's a very good writer. I'm not sure where he was from, but I don't think he's in America. Anyway, so the myth of Sisyphus is a Greek fable, and Sisyphus is a kind of Greek titan or Greek hero who is a fabulous person. But apparently, maybe because of overconfidence, which sometimes happens, Sisyphus decides to lie to the gods, the Greek gods, and deceive them. And eventually, the gods realize that Sisyphus has lied to them and deceived them, and they decide to punish him for that. Okay, keep in mind, this is he's a titan, he's a hero, he's a figure that's larger than life. And now the gods are going to punish him. And his punishment is that they blind him. And they force him to push a boulder up a mountain or up a hill every day of his life for the rest of his life. So in the morning, Sisyphus, who is now blind, takes a boulder and he pushes up. Blind means like you can't see what is going on in the world, or you can't see what's going on with your life. Like that. It doesn't mean like I don't think he means like he couldn't see. He means like he's blinded to reality, he's blinded to life, he's blinded to wisdom, you know, like that. He's that kind of blind. Okay, I think that's what it means. And he pushes his boulder up the hill or up the mountain. And by nighttime, he's got up at the top of the hill or mountain, and then it rolls down the hill. Okay. And so the next morning, Sisyphus has to get up and he has to push the boulder back up the rock, the boulder back up the hill, mountain. And he gets up to the top at come nighttime, and then it rolls back down again. Okay. It says, research the myth of Sisyphus online and read it. How does this story apply to your life? And how does this story relate to someone that never invests in the future? So the idea here is that if you don't invest in your future, meaning like get a good education, buy a house, invest in real estate, invest in the stock market, bonds, ETFs, index funds, gold, silver, whatever your investments are, okay, you're going to end up like Sisyphus, which means you're going to end up every morning pushing up the boulder, going to work, okay, pushing up the boulder every morning. At night, the boulder will fall down. Next morning, you have to do it again for the rest of your life. Okay, so Warren Buffett made a commentary related to this, and he said that Warren Buffett, of course, is a very successful man. He's worth something like $60 billion or something, and he's probably the most successful stock market investor ever in the history of the United States. And he said that if you don't find a way to make money in your sleep, you will work till the day that you die. And what that means is that if you don't make investments to where your investments are making you money, and where your money is making you money instead of you working to make money, like your money is working for you instead of you working to make money, you're going to work for the rest of your life as long as you can. I mean, you'll work into your 60s, into your 70s, maybe your 80s, and that'll be the end of you. That'll be your life. So tell me about this, okay? As you know, I have a kind of a small real estate practice. We buy homes and we move into them, we remodel them, and then once they're in good shape, we sell them and we make a profit. And so I work. If you work in real estate, even if you're a real estate agent, you're going to work to some degree in construction, okay? Because the way to make money is to buy homes below market price, and then come in and remodel them as inexpensively as possible, and then sell them for a profit. Because everybody wants something nice. Nobody wants something ugly. Okay. And that's the way it works. And so I worked with quite a few construction workers, and I have worked with some men who are like in their 60s or 70s, and they're still doing construction work. Like, meaning, what I mean by that is like they're moving bricks and moving cement blocks and lumber and cement bags, you know, hard work. And in a sense, they're living the life of Sisyphus, from my point of view, because they never got an education, they never bought a home, they never made any investments. So that's their future. And if you do that, or rather, if you don't do that, if you don't get an education, you don't make an investment, you will end up living the life of Sisyphus. Okay, let's go next slide.